Right, now there's always something going on in the royal household, and this week has been no different. On the menu, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are reportedly going to take a step back from the public eye and stop writing books, making mockumentaries and having interviews. I don't believe them. And King Charles has taken a trip to his holiday home in Romania. So every Saturday I'd love to give you a rundown. Who better to do so today? It's Grant Harrold, ex-Royal Butler. Hello, Grant. It's good to see you.
Good afternoon, Nana. How
are you on? I'm good, thank you. Are you on some cruise ship somewhere? You're somewhere nice?
No, I'm back home. I've been 5 weeks on cruise ships. I've now got some time at home, so I'm enjoying some peace and quiet.
Right, so speaking of peace and quiet, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they say they're going to be very quiet. Although, let's not forget, Harry's got some sort of court case going on Tuesday. That's quite loud. But what do you think? Do you believe them?
Do you know, I read that there's been comments made that a lot of people are getting nervous being around them because there is this thing, and I said this even during the coronation, that whenever you speak to them, anyone's speaking to them, they're going to be worried that they're going to be part of a future documentary or a future article or news story. And I'm sure the King is probably over the moon with this news, if hopefully it is true, that they are going to stop what they're doing and become private. I use that. I hope that's what they mean by this, that they're going to become private and that they're going to stop, all these... But who knows? It's difficult to say. They're saying that now, but it could all change again within another month or two. So I think there's always going to be... People are always going to say on the outside of caution with the two of them, but... Who knows? Maybe for some reason they've decided it's time to stop and start trying to support the royal family.
I don't think they understand the word of privacy. Perhaps that's what the problem is. They don't get it. They don't understand what that means. So that's why they're struggling with it. What about King Charles? He's visiting Romania. Has he got a home in Romania? Is that correct, or was that my understanding?
Well, do you know the thing about the King and his house in Romania? Not many people know he's got a home in Romania. He's had it, I want to say, since about 2016. But even when I was there, he used to have visits to Romania, and he's got friends out there. It's not too far from Serbia, which again is where his late father's mother. It was obviously grandparents were from Serbia. There's a lot of historical connections with that part of the world. So it doesn't surprise me that the King actually has got a home there. And Nana, as I'm sure that many of the listening viewers are aware, he's somebody that enjoys privacy, time out. He loves the countryside. Romania is something he enjoys being in. I should also mention that Highgrove, they actually got seeds. There's a wildflower meadow, and some of the seeds came from Romania as well. So there's been this long relationship with Romania, and it doesn't surprise when he goes there to maybe escape from everything for a little bit.
Don't blame him. I'd love to escape to a home in Romania. I can't afford it, though. And what about Will and Kate? They went to the wedding in Jordan, didn't they? Which I thought was really quite nice.
It was nice. Apparently, it was also a bit of a surprise. I understand that Princess Beatrice and her husband was also there, part of the 140 guests. But I thought it was quite nice. And they've got a close relationship with the Jordanian royal family. So again, I wasn't surprised at this. I noticed there was other members of different royal families there as well. And again, it shows, it's quite nice to see the Prince and Princess of Wales carrying out these official engagements now, kind of going forward. And some people might think, well, why was it not the King and Queen that went? But as some of us will remember, again, from the late Queen, this is the part of the royal family. They get other members of the royal family to carry out official duties, especially when they're friends, and they are friends of that royal couple.
Harry and Meghan must be looking at this thinking, do you think that Harry is regretting this sort of the overall thing, especially Spare? Because you've met him, you know him. Do you think he would be regretting writing that book?
I think he is. No, I mean, I was quoted last week in saying that I've kind of mentioned, or I've said that, would Harry come back to the UK? And I've said never say never. And the reason I say that is I know how close Harry was to his family. I know how much his family meant to him. I don't really understand, as we've had this discussion many times, Nana, I don't understand what's going on, I don't understand the end game. But part of me thinks that maybe he is thinking, I'm missing out on that, I could be doing that, because he did enjoy his royal duties, he enjoyed his association with the royal family, with his military, with the connections with the military's background. He loved all of this, so I find it really difficult to believe that he's forever given that up. So I think he's back over in the States watching, probably thinking, why am I not still there, not still actively a senior member of the royal family?
Well, the decision might be taken out of his hands, of course, because in the book he revealed that he's been taking certain drugs before he got to America, and they don't like that much at all. Yes. So do you think that he might actually end up... Because especially after that fantasy car ride that they had, the Dukes of Hazzard, which is what I've started to call them now, do you think that after that, because it really was ridiculous what they were saying, the whole, even the mayor of New York was laughing, and they were all laughing at it. Even the taxi driver who picked them up was having a laugh. And, you know, do you think that now the mood has definitely shifted?
I love that Dukes of Hazzard. That's brilliant, Nana. Do you know? I think the problem they've got is the things that they're saying. As we've said before, a lot of it's not adding up. Some of it they've said over the years. Some of it I believe. Other bits I don't. And a lot of it's not adding up. And like many of us, we're all kind of getting a bit fed up with it. And I think it's becoming. It must become embarrassing for them, because even though they're saying it, and then you've got, if you mentioned the taxi driver saying that's not what happened, well, it's embarrassing. And I'm sure maybe I don't know why, I don't know, you know, whether somebody's there giving them advice, whether it's their advice, don't know where all this is coming from, and it just doesn't make sense. And which is why I'm glad, going back to what we said earlier on, that if they are going to stop all these kind of documentaries and kind of stories and things, if they are going to stop, I think it's the wisest thing they've done since the day that they got married. I think it's the best thing they're going to do, is to stop all of this and just focus on their family and what they want to do. And if they want to continue being part of the royal family, then that's a discussion to be had with the king at a later date.